So this is my breeder worm bin I was talking about, and I had an old t-shirt that was falling apart covering the top. I moved off of here, and as you can see, some worms already at the surface. And the bedding I used for this is, I had it in a 5-gallon bucket with some store-bought compost that I poured into a 5-gallon bucket. It was compost and manure, and I kept it in that 5-gallon bucket for I don't know how long and started using it in here because I didn't have no sifted compost. And as you can tell, there's some bits and pieces of other material in here that may have been mixed in from when I was harvesting from worms out of my other bins into here to try to breed them, to start a breeder bin, I mean. And let's dig around and see what we got. And nothing there, but you might see some, I know there's some cocoons in here. And there's one. There's a worm, and let's see, here we go. Here's some worms. And this is what you want to see is some healthy activity worms right here. They're doing pretty good so far in this breeder bin. Eventually I'll move them into the other plastic bin, but I so far fed these guys only some coffee grounds, and I haven't in some of the worm chow, and it's about time for to feed them again. Now we're gonna check this other bin out. Got some newspaper and an old t-shirt on this one, and the t-shirt was already like that. Not much light, but let me just pause the video. Okay, I just moved it into better lighting, and let's check it out here. It's a little compact, but you can see them already at the top surface. So, and this is a handful of bedding, the way it looks. And I know there's cocoons in here because I put them in here myself, so that when they hatch, and it's got the right moisture to it, and as you can tell, they're real active, which is good. So far, so good. That's what you want to see, especially in a breeder bin, is they're active, they're moving around. When you disturb the top surface, like this little guy is, he's going back into the bedding. But this is, like I said, this is just a breeder bin, a shallow plastic tray that you can get at Walmart. And I do use worm chow in here, or coffee grounds, to help them out. I normally don't throw any like fruit scraps or anything like that in here, just coffee grounds and maybe some tea bags. I usually throw the fruit scraps in my other plastic bin, or just I'll throw them directly into the compost bin I make their bedding in. But I only used the store-bought compost because, like I said, I didn't have any sifted at the time. But okay, hope you enjoyed the video.